Hey, this is Sean, the Filmslayer, and with me is Rotoshane.
We're starting off our little film discussion series on the side of your reviews
Yep.
on your channel.
Basically, the idea is because we go to movies together a lot, because we're both, film
people.
I'll do my own review, and then we'll have like a discussion video, basically, after
Yep.
the review.
And because we didn't want to start off the year too horribly, we tried. We decided to go see Taken 3 first.
We'll see Woman in Black 2.
Yes, we are watching.
Angel of Death. Taken 3.
Yes. Olivia Megaton.
It's a January movie, so first off, what do you expect? It's January.
Okay, Taken 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're the bigger fan, so I want you to start.
I am a Taken fan. Taken is one of my pretty much all-time favorite movies, especially for thrillers. It is incredible. Thrillers are my favorite genre. Action thrillers I love. I thought Taken was the best action thriller of the 2000s, that decade. And I was hoping with the sequels we get something close to that. And with Taken 2, it wasn't great, but I enjoyed it enough to make it watchable. But Taken 3, it just takes another step in the wrong direction. It's not. Let me be clear. It's not a horrible film. It is watchable.
Yeah.
There are certain parts that are enjoyable, but there are two aspects of this film that just make it impossible to enjoy nearly as much as the first one. And it has nothing to do with the writing. I'm going to preclude writing here. Writing was not great either, but the two aspects are Olivia Megaton's direction and the editing. These two. The editing in this film was some of the worst editing I've ever seen. So the editing in this film is awful. You can get into that if you like.
Like quick cuts every couple seconds.
Didn't we have the beginning where counting every cut on the fingers, and it went so fast it was hard to count on your fingers.
There's a scene where the guys, Liam Neeson and his three buddies from the other two films, they're standing they're on a golf course, just standing there, talking. Nothing's going on, no action at this point. It's cutting like this, and there's cameras shaking. Why? They're talking. They're having casual conversation that has nothing to do with anything exciting or thrilling. What is the point of the cuts and the camera shaking?
Yeah, I mean, and if you watch the original movie, as we did in preparation for this, the camera doesn't shake that much. It's only during the action sequences that there's quick editing.
Right.
And but a lot of the movie, you got those slow-paced moments, and the camera takes a break for those moments.
And when the camera does shake, it's very minimal. You notice it, yes, but it's not like...
You can still tell what's happening.
Yeah,
Unlike in Taken 3, that chase sequence... So, it's not really a spoiler. It's in the trailer. Liam Neeson's wife is killed, and Liam Neeson is framed for it. Yes, it's The Fugitive. Many people have said this. So he's running away, and I could not follow this chase sequence. Police were chasing him, and I didn't know where anyone was, what was going on. I couldn't follow it at all. And if you're making your viewers lost, how are they going to feel thrilled by the scenario?
It's not... The idea of a chase sequence in a movie is for you to feel thrilled and excited and want your character to escape. But if you can't tell where they're going or what's going on or what the immediate threat is, you can't get invested in the scene.
Yeah, and this, just the narrative, I think, is the weakest of the three as well. I think just ripping off The Fugitive and throwing a few Taken characters into it and calling it Taken 3.
It really is.
Isn't really the best way to go about making a final Taken film. I mean...
I almost wonder, did they want to just remake The Fugitive and then realize people would get really mad if they did that, so they decided, here, we'll make it Taken 3.
But I mean, it's just weird because there's so much potential. Seeing the first one, you could see someone coming in here who had skill and making a legitimate good sequel. Pierre Morel, for instance, who did let the series go into much worse hands, unfortunately. But there are talented people that could have brought more life into this series, but unfortunately it was squandered on Olivier Megaton and his vision for, I don't know what his vision is. Making a bad
his
movie.
vision is shaky cam.
Yeah. I mean, we should mention the good thing about this movie is Liam Neeson. obviously.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he's a great actor.
He's as strong as ever, as an awesome action star. I mean, he's in his 60s, but he's still kicking ass, so.
Yeah, I mean, the acting in this movie is not bad. That's one of the high points of the movie.
Mm-hmm. No, they're trying.
Yeah,
You know.
they really are. Though, one thing, I won't say who it is because it's a spoiler, but the person who is the villain, who you find out is the villain, is so obviously hinted at it's the villain. Like, what I thought earlier was maybe they were trying to set him up as a red herring, but it didn't work because usually a red herring, it's the characters in the movie who think, hey, maybe they're the, killer or
I have
whatever.
to compare this to Non-Stop and say maybe it was like that.
Right. Maybe they were trying to do that.
No.
But the problem is there's no hint to any other character that he's really that person besides he's acting a little odd. But that's about it.
Well,
that's the only thing that's said.
It doesn't. This is what doesn't make any sense at all. Is because in the original, you didn't know who the bad guys were, but that was the whole kind of cool part about it. It's this whole super organization that Liam Neeson basically has to take down. But it's not about taking them down. It's just about him getting his daughter back.
Right.
This is about him on this revenge spree. I have to do this to protect my daughter. But I mean, it's really like, I just want to, kill all these people. That's just like, it doesn't have that same drive that he had in the first one. Like it's not as strong. And that's the biggest problem is you're not really as invested in this movie, even from the get-go, as you were from the other two, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
So yeah, to wrap this up, because we pretty much about it all. You said acting.
Acting was good.
Mm-hmm. So guys, I guess we should highlight goods and highlight bads. That's probably what we'll do for these videos.
The acting was really good, and I will admit, as bad films go, this wasn't like painful to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to leave the theater.
Yeah.
But it was still a movie where I was like, yeah, that sucked. That was, it could have been better, and this was just wasted on a bad script, a bad director. I mean, I know Fox is saying that they're probably not going to make Taken 4, but as we all know, studios will change their minds when money is a possibility. So I would, if I could talk to Fox Studios right now, if that were possible, I would say get rid of Oliver Megaton because he's the reason these movies have gone downhill. Get a better director, better screenwriter, and you'll probably make a better one.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably watch this again just because I like Taken so much. I'll probably be like, I gotta give it another chance sometime. But, it's definitely, in my opinion, the weakest of the three. I mean, it's close to Taken 2, though. By far, though. Taken is a great movie, excellent movie. See that movie.
I agree with that. Yeah. I love that movie.
But this one, if you're a Taken fan and you don't mind shaky cam and you can go along with a stupid plot a little more than most, then you might enjoy this a little more.
Yeah.
But other than that,
I don't think it'll be on either of our worst lists. I really doubt it.
No, it won't be on my worst list. I mean, it will be for a while because of pure volume.
I mean, like the end of the year. I doubt it.
Yeah, I think we'll see a lot worse this year. Let's just put it that way.
There's a few movies coming up.
No, even better. I think we'll see a lot worse this month.
Yeah.
I'm sure this record will soon be beaten. But unfortunately, the curse of January does not end.
It lives on. Yep.
Anyway, we should end this video because I'm sure you guys are really excited by it. Just stay tuned.